quick check now at the starting lineups for both teams. Well, it was the Toronto Raptors winning their last game against the Jazz in Utah.
And that was a very solid effort on their part, Kevin.
Defended by Durant. Shot clock at 6. A fader. Moon with the buckets.
Win more than they lose here in Toronto.
Now here's West. Off target from outside. Here's Moon. Defended by Durant. And it's Jamario Moon with the finish.
Boy, that was a violent throw down there. You're at least once in a generation type player in the draft. You have to do it with smaller steps, and that's what the Raptors are trying to do.
Parker outside, shoots, and a kind roll that time off the rim.
Raptors head coach had to say when we spoke earlier. And my first question was, what's the plan against Kevin Durant? Probably the premier scorer.
Raptors leading by 5. He dishes it to Moon. Fades away. And a big bounce off the rim. Pass to Wilcox. Outside Durant, 6 on the shot clock, and it's good. He's coming off a 10-point game against Utah. The dish to Moon. Fires the 3. Here's Nesterovic. Gets to the rim for 2.
Stone of an effective offense. I mean, it adds a little pop and punch to what a team is doing offensively. And last year, this team was not made up of just...
Haven't gotten many stops here.
West kicks to Durant.
Time the defenders were a little lazy.
Inside to Bosch. Somehow ignores the tight D. Now here's West. He hasn't yet put up any points in this one. Watson kicks it to West. 6 to shoot. It's good, and Watson picking up the assist. Here's Durant. He hits it from 9. Back to Bosch. Thomas is there. Shoots from 14. Chris Bosh again. Thomas got 3 rebounds so far in the game. They come into this one following the loss to the Grizzlies.
And Kevin, they were able to keep that game relatively close, but you could tell things were not climbing the league, in fact, in fewest mistakes. So this is a well-disciplined, well-coached team. And when they're on their game, they're just one of those teams you hate to play against because they're going forward, Clark.
Now here's Calderon. Releases from 15, and the shot is good. Midnauer kicks to Green. He's against Humphries. Just 5 on the clock. And the basket by Serbia. There's 45 seconds left in the first. Feeds to Graham. And there's the pass to Bargnani. A baseline J, and it's good off the glass.
Who's going to blink first?
Wilkins kicks to Ridnour. Dishes to Green. The Sonics again can't hit.
What a start they've gotten off to on the glass.
Outside Wilkins. Green inside the 3-point line. Buries the jump shot. 65% tonight. Getting exactly what they want when they want it. Bargnani. He's covered by Collison.
That's basketball 101, guys. I mean, elementary. Use the screen to free yourself and then take it straight to the rack.
Yeah, very nice set play for him. Dixon, he's guarded by Ridnour. Oh, good from Delfino. Well, 50% from the floor. It's Wilkins with the drive. And he hits it to tie the game up. Calderon against Ridnour. Calderon kicks to Humphries. A great 1-2 punch. Beautiful pass. Left side, Thomas. It's Durant on the wing. So they take the lead.
100% free throwing for the quarter. That'll do it.
So it's Toronto. It's a 3-point game. Outside Thomas. He passes to Durant. That one falls, coming off of Thomas's feet. And that's 13 points for Kevin Durant.
I don't know who was supposed to be on him there, but clearly a mistake by the defense.
Dixon passes to Moon. And he's good on the 3-ball. Kicks to Thomas. He's up against Bosch. And the basket by Thomas. Gone 6 of 13 so far from the field here in the second quarter. Here's Wilcox. Shot no good. And Toronto will come the other way. At the conclusion of this game, they're off to Washington, where they'll face the Wizards. would be a getaway game for them, a one-game road trip.
Incredible timing on the alley-oop.
Following the basket by Chris Bosh. Watson dishes to Wilcox. That's good. Bargnani inside. There's the killer two-handed slam. Back to West. Laid in with a nice touch off the glass. Picked by Bargnani. Pass to Dixon. Dishes it to Bosh. And the officials whistle a foul on the shot. Sufficient 50%. Here's Durant. Thomas. He kicks it to Watson. Shoots from 12. And here's West for three. It's good, and Watson picking up the assist. Passes it to Dixon. And they wasted no time getting those 3 points back. The feed to Wilcox. And another basket for Seattle.
That foul line, I mean, they could not do anything with him defensively, and so they had to keep fouling.
He dishes it to Bargnani. 1:10 left in the first half. Moon. And the Raptors hit again from deep.
Well, offensively, he's taken a solid opening quarter and just built on it here in the second.
Durant with it, and Bosh picks him up defensively.
I'd venture to guess whichever team is able to maintain that energy level on the glass will have the upper hand the rest of the way.
The defensive approach they use on him in the second half.
Yeah, they've got to make some sort of change. I mean, they can't let him continue to torch him like he has been.
Well, we've got a moment. Let's set the floor. Brought to you by Gatorade All Fueled Up for the second half. Setting the floor for the Raptors.
That's the kind of lead pass we've seen him make over and over.
He's covered by Moon. Just 5 to shoot. Shot's good by Durant. He feeds it to Bosh. Shoots from the elbow, and the shot is good. Kicks to Durant. Thomas inside. That's good, and a nice assist from Durant.
In a lot of their games last season.
Now here's Calderon. 5 on the clock. Banked in off the glass.
Not a shot he should have taken in the face of such tough defense. He needed to get a better look.
Calderon passes to Graham. That ball's nice speed this time from Jose Calderon. Back to West. Here's the three. Toronto grabs the miss. They've led by as many as 11 points. Ridnour against Calderon. Humphries. That one goes. Count.
Both sides have been able to pull out.
Looking over there at Steve. He's enjoying every second of the bar.
Me too. Man. This has been great, guys. And the fans getting their money's worth here. Both teams just playing so hard out there.
And that one's good. Dishes to Ridnour. From outside, off the mark. Toronto's gone 4 of 8 tonight from three-point land, shooting 50% on the free ball here. Graham, smooth as silk. He kicks to Green. He's against Humphries. The jump hook, and Green puts it in. Backs him down. He feeds it to Graham. And he banks in the layup. Graham's got.
If they get sent to the line, they're cashing in.
Now here's West. He's got 13. Inside. Collison working against Humphries. From 11 feet away. And the basket by Collison.
Excellent play.
These two teams, guys, look so evenly matched to me. I think this could go right down to the wire.
Capona for three. And that one's good. We've played just over 1 minute here in the fourth quarter. And here is Serbia. Beyond the arc. The shot's good on the assist by West. Watson with it. Now guarded by Calderon. Dishes it to Wilcox. Lays it up and banks it in.
Put up much resistance near the basket.
And so here's Toronto. Dixon passes to Bargnani. And that one is stuffed right through.
Went for the two-hander on that slam. That's where the weight room comes into play.
Pass to Calderon. And there's the feed to Delfino. Bosh. He's covered by Collison. Bosh gets a screen from Delfino. Here is Watson. Three-pointer. And again, Seattle with the triple. Shot clock at 6. And he uses the glass on the layup. He hits one, then this is the second attempt from the free throw line.
Not an A-plus trip to the line.
He feeds it to Buck. Count that one. Kicks it to Durant. And it's Seattle with another. West against Calderon. The shot's good from Dixon. Gotten into a pretty good groove, going 6 of 10 here in the final quarter. Pass to West. Plenty of space. That's good, and a nice assist from Durant. And so here's Toronto. Inside to Bosch. And then Bosch with the top.
Man, he got fancy with that one, didn't he?
Yeah, maybe trying to give that. Right side Durant. Lets it go. That's good, and the assist goes to Watson. 27 points for Kevin Durant.
And I don't think that was the shot they had in mind, but they'll take it.
Dixon passes to Delfino. A feather touch on the finger roll. Beautiful. Back to Bosch. And that one's good. Watson gets a screen from Wilcox. Watson picks it to West. That's good, and the assist goes to Watson. Watson's got assist number 9 now. Wow, what an effort here tonight. And 2 shots coming up at the line as he gets fouled on the shot. West gets to Durant. Back to West. Here's Thomas. Nice work on the ball. It's paying off at the basket. And the Sonics lead by 4. There's the pick. Back to Bosch. Gives him the lead pass.
Right back to the basics.
You should stay with those basics in a tight ball game because we've got one here tonight.
Durant, the pass to Thomas. Money!
Oh, that is easy.
Toronto's gone 1 of 3 from outside the arc since we've reached the 4th quarter. He kicks to Moon. A three-pointer, no good. And he commits the intentional foul. And so both free throws are good. And it's a 6-point ball game.
And the lead now pretty healthy after that trip to the line.
3 seconds separate the shot clock and game clock. Number 11. Here's Bosch. And so he earns a trip to the line. Officials saw the contact and he'll shoot 2. And so Bosch nails both of them. And he is unable to get the second one. Fires from deep. Kept alive. To the middle. Ball's knocked loose. Stolen by Collison. And so it's Seattle winning this one. They pulled off this win, Clark, with respectable performances on both ends of the floor.